and welcome to a guide to unlocking the CS5 sniper rifle. And to do this you must complete the I in Team assignment. The requirements for this are you must have reached rank 10, you must own the Dragon's Teeth DLC, and you must have played on a Dragon's Teeth map, although the assignment doesn't need to be done on a Dragon's Teeth map. You will need to get 2 sniper rifle ribbons, so that's 6 kills with a sniper rifle in a single round, 10 radio beacon spawns, and 20 spot assists. If you do all that, then you'll get the CS5. Right, let's take a look at the spot assists. So you don't need to be a sniper to get the spot assists. Here you can see I'm engineer. And spot assists on the PC is simply a matter of pressing Q. So you see somebody, you press Q, that will spot them, put them on the minimap, and if somebody kills them while they're spotted, then you get a spot assist. I'm not sure what the spotting button is on controllers because I don't play on console, and I imagine it's different for each console anyway. So if you wanted to get this really quickly, you could go out and spot but not shoot. So that way, everybody you spot, you've got a chance of one of your teammates killing them. Personally, I just use spot while I'm playing normally. One thing to note is that on screen it doesn't say spot assist, it says spot bonus. So if you're worried about how you get a spot assist rather than a spot bonus, well, it's the same thing. If you just use your spot button, you'll rack these up pretty quickly, and at the end of the round it'll show you on the assignment how many you got. So sometimes when you spot, your hand will go out and point and you get a little audio cue from the voice. Usually you just get a click 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 as you're spotting. And squad spots count as well. So squad spot bonus, that counts as a spot assist, as does a normal spot bonus. And MAV spots count as well, but not motion sensor assists. You can't leave the MAV lying around and get the motion sensor assist. You actually have to fly it and spot with Q the same as you normally do. And when you've done that, you'll get 20 of those really quickly. So the sniper ribbons and the radio beacon spawns are pretty easy as well. Basically just go out, play as a sniper, and see if you can get 6 kills in a round. Now, I'm not a very good sniper. Sometimes I can dial it in if I've played a few rounds, but usually I'm not very good. But remember to put your spawn beacon down. If you don't have it down, then people can't use it. So in this round, I actually got the 6 sniper rifle kills pretty quickly. A couple of them are assist counts as a kill, and they count towards the ribbon, so don't worry if all you get in is assists. Now, because I'm a bad sniper, I don't go for long range maps. I go for medium and close range maps, and I don't have a long range scope on my sniper rifle. I use the 3.4 times medium range scope. So it's got the advantage that in closer ranges it doesn't obscure your view as much, and it doesn't have any scope glint, so you'll survive a bit longer against other snipers. My gun of choice is the SRR61 because I think it's the best sniper rifle, but just use whatever you're comfortable with. The reason I think the SRR61 is the best is because it's the one I find easiest to use. So I'm playing on Conquest Large, and that's simply because the rounds are long. And if the rounds are long, you've got more chance of getting the 6 kills in the single round. So if you struggle getting sniper rifle ribbons, only things I can suggest are go for medium range maps, put on a 3.4 times scope rather than a high magnification scope, and play on Conquest Large because you're going to have more time to do it. The other tip I give you is do what I'm doing here. Stay on a flag you hold. If you stay on a flag that you're holding, they're going to come to you. For me, the time I'm most vulnerable as a sniper is when I'm moving around, because you either got the sniper rifle or you got the pistol, and neither of those are particularly good if you're caught by surprise by somebody with an assault rifle. So you really need to stay in one spot, and the way I can do that without feeling guilty about not playing the objective is to actually stay on an objective and defend it. Using this method, and with a bit of luck, I get my sniper rifle ribbon in about 2.5 minutes. So that's pretty good. I don't get another one in the round, but I got one, and that's all that's important. And at the end of the round in the assignments tab, there it is. Sniper rifle ribbons 1 of 2, radio beacon spawns 3 of 10. So if you just play sniper, you'll get the ribbons and you'll get the spawns. Now, one thing about the spawns is don't drop your beacon and then stay around it, because what you'll find is people will just spawn on you, not the beacon. And it's pretty hard to keep track of this because those spawn beacon messages just pop up at random. The best way I've found to get people to use your beacon is to put it somewhere out of the way in between a couple of objectives. That way, if the squad needs to spawn back to retake objectives, they're likely to use your beacon. But it's one of those random things you've got to hope for rather than plan for. So just dump it down while you're out trying to get the ribbons, doing a bit of sniping. So this is the kind of range that I can snipe over. That's why I use a 3.4 scope. This kind of range, you don't have to worry about bullet travel time, bullet drop. You can just aim at them and take them out. And with a 3.4 times scope at this kind of range, you don't often lose people. And the 3.4 times scopes are much better if you come across somebody closer than you were expecting. On a high zoom scope, it's a bit tricky to get them in the centre. So I've no idea why these guys are camping out on this little platform. I guess they got up there and discovered that the hatch was closed. And you can't shoot open the hatches on these maps. Now you'd think, me being the sniper, him being up there, he'd be a sitting duck. And it turns out he's an engineer. But I hit him 3 times before I killed him, I think. So I'm guessing he must have had a med bag up there. But I almost lose this gunfight, whereby he should be a sitting duck. So this kind of proves the quality of sniper I am. That I can't hit somebody who's basically sitting there not moving. But eventually I get him just before a grenade kills me. And the final kill for this ribbon is a bit easier because I know he's here and he's not moving. So I could just shoot him in the head. There I get sniper rifle ribbon, and I get a sniper rifle medal as well. And if you need to check on what ribbons you've got, then you can check in the awards tab at the end of the round. And in the assignments tab, you can now see that I've got 2 sniper rifle ribbons and 7 radio beacon spawns. So 3 more spawns and the assignment's unlocked. But something a little strange happens in the next round. So I'm spawning in on my own beacon and deploying as normal. One of my squad mates spawns in on the beacon as well, and that was my 3rd spawn beacon. But there's no message. So my beacon's been shot, put it down again, carry on. Now I've got a DMR ribbon message and a DMR medal, but still no assignment message. Now what I think's happened is that somebody has spawned on my beacon while I've been dead, and that means the assignment hasn't shown up. The assignment hasn't completed on what I can see is the 3rd spawn on my beacon, and it doesn't show up anywhere during the round, even when I respawn in, which it sometimes does. But it does show up at the end of the round as being completed. So I don't know what happened to the assignment message in game, but at the end of the round in the assignments tab, there it is, all done. So let's take a look at the CS5. Here it is. So it's got the standard options that all sniper rifles have for scopes. First scope that unlocks is the ACOG. It comes with the 8 times. First accessory that unlocks is the variable zoom. It's got an integrated suppressor, except that you can take it off. It's pretty ugly when you take it off, but you're going to see why you're going to want to take it off in a bit. And it's got bipod, usual things, everything that you normally get from a sniper rifle. And here it is with my usual Tiger adaptive camo on it. It's a nice looking gun, but that's the best thing about it. The first thing you're going to want to do with this gun is take off the suppressor. and the reason for that is simple: it's bullet velocity. This gun has a terrible bullet velocity with or without the suppressor, but with it, it goes from being terrible to being almost unusable. But let's talk about it without the suppressor. So the closest match this gun has in game at the moment is the Scout Elite, except that this gun will do 59 minimum damage rather than the Scout Elite's 36. So this will headshot kill in all circumstances. And stats wise, this gun looks reasonably good on paper. It's doing 100 damage like most sniper rifles do, it's got a good rate of fire, its reload times aren't bad, it's got 10 round magazine, but what cripples this gun is its muzzle velocity. It's got a bullet speed of 400 meters a second unsuppressed. To give you a rough idea of how bad that is, the Magnum has a bullet speed of 460. So at range you have to lead more with this sniper rifle than you do with the Magnum. Trying to hit a moving target with this rifle is not easy, and to compound the problem, it has horrendous bullet drop as well. The usual thing for a sniper rifle is aim at the top of the head and you'll get a headshot. Not with this thing. And it gets even worse when you put the suppressor on it. So here I'm running with the suppressor, and I'm also running with the ACOG. It's the first sight that you unlock, and I can't see why on earth you would use a high power scope with a gun that now has a bullet velocity of 300 meters per second. It's the same as the AS Val, so the lead times have gone up, the bullet drop has gone up, and basically the ACOG is probably the maximum zoom that this gun is usable with when it's suppressed. If a target's at a range where you need a high powered scope to shoot them, then this isn't a gun to use, especially with suppressor on it, because the bullet drop combined with the amount of lead you're going to have to put on that shot just makes it impractical to get reliable shots. So this gun is only really practical at medium ranges, and if you're going to be shooting mostly at medium range, take the Scout Elite. Scout Elite has a bullet velocity of 640 meters per second. Even if you want a suppressed sniper, the Scout Elite is still 40 meters per second faster despite the huge penalty it gets for running a suppressor. The CS5 should have been the go-to gun if you wanted a suppressed sniper, but unfortunately even suppressed it's outclassed by existing guns. The way the gun's set up at the moment, you might as well put a sniper scope on an AS Val. And bizarrely, the closest analogy I have to the use of this gun is the crossbow from Battlefield 3. When I got a kill at anything like a long range with this gun, I got the same sense of achievement that I used to get with the crossbow. And bizarrely, the most kills that I got with this gun consistently were at ranges like this. The sniper rifle shouldn't be its most effective at point blank range. So we'll come to the test range and I'll show you just how bad this gun is suppressed. So, this is a mid-range target on this firing range, which is close range for a sniper rifle. This is the 8x scope, and I'm aiming for the top of the head on every target. And we'll see where the bullets strike when the targets pop back up. So at the close range ones, it's hitting in the middle of the head. Now an SRR-61 will hit the top of the head if you aim at the top of the head on every single one of these targets. So if we push the range out a bit further and have a look where the bullets hit now, they're hitting in the chest. Even at what is medium range for a sniper rifle, this gun turns headshots into body shots. So we'll try it again on these targets. Aim for the top of the head, fire, wait for them to pop back up, and you'll see again that what we've got are 2 chest shots. As a contrast, the SRR-61 has almost no drop at this range. The bullets are still going where you put them, so they're still hitting the top of the head of the target. So here are the stats of the CS5. Damage 100 down to 59, so it's got the good sniper rifle damage model. Rate of fire 63 rounds per minute. So it's a fast sniper rifle, but it's the bullet speed of 400 meters per second that kills this gun. Now that would be an alright bullet speed if that was its speed suppressed, but that's its speed without the suppressor. With the suppressor it drops to 300 meters per second, making it slower than most other sniper rifles that are suppressed, when this you would have thought had been designed to be the ultimate suppressed sniper rifle. Its reload speeds are pretty good, its magazine size is pretty good, its recoil is the same as all the others. In the real world, this gun is designed to be a suppressed sniper rifle, and in game you would have thought it would have been the ultimate suppressed sniper rifle in the game, but it isn't even that. Put a suppressor on pretty much any other sniper rifle in the game and they will outperform this gun, which is designed to be suppressed. This gun needs a buff to its bullet speed. It should be 400 meters per second while suppressed, because currently this is the worst gun in the game. It's worse than the 338 Recon, which used to be the worst gun in the game. Having said all that, let's recap on the assignment in case you want to unlock the CS5. If you do, you have to complete the I in Team assignment. The requirements for that is you must have reached rank 10, you must own the Dragon's Teeth DLC, and you must have played on a Dragon's Teeth map, although you don't need to do the assignment on a Dragon's Teeth map. You must also get 2 sniper rifle ribbons, so that's 6 kills with a sniper rifle in the same round to get a ribbon. You need 10 radio beacon spawns, and you need 20 spot assists. If you get all those, you unlock the CS5, and you'll be able to tell me if my disdain for this gun is correct. I hope this guide helps you unlock the CS5 and lets you know a bit about what this gun is like. Thanks for watching.